Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to TTVNews with some last events in our province, and now we come into details. The celebrating of 52 years anniversary of the Vietnam-Cambodia diplomatic relation to promote the role of the youth of the two countries contribute to preserving and further strengthening the friendly relationship between the two countries of Vietnam and Cambodia. The Festival Day of Young Journalists, Youth and Students of Vietnam-Cambodia border provinces in 2019 is held from November the 5th to the 8th of 2019 in Tây Ninh Province and Ho Chi Minh City. Welcoming the delegation advised by International Delegate Mr. Cao Hồng Hưng, standing member of Vietnam Youth Federation Central Committee, presented flowers to the delegation of young journalists, youth and students of the Kingdom of Cambodia to welcome the delegation of Tây Ninh Province. Vietnam and Cambodia have the close and good neighborly relations. The relationship between the two countries, Vietnam and Cambodia, in recent years has constantly developed and effectively based on the motto of good neighbors, traditional friendships, comprehensive cooperation, long-term sustainability. Therefore, the festival is very meaningful. This is also an opportunity for the younger generation of the two countries to exchange and share experiences in promoting bilateral relations, continue to preserve and promote good relations between Vietnam and Cambodia. Also on this occasion, the activities of the festival to help the peoples of the two countries, especially the young people, would better understand the good neighborly relations, comprehensive and sustainable cooperation between the two countries. In the morning of November the 5th, the delegation of the Tây Ninh Provincial People's Council, including Mr. Võ Văn Sớm, Chairman of the Provincial Party Inspection Committee, Mr. Nguyễn Văn Phước, Deputy Director of the Department of Education and Training, and Ms. C. Lê Minh Trúc, General Director of Hùng Duy Company Limited, and delegates of the People Council of Hòa Thành District, meet with voters in Long Thành Nam Commune, Hòa Thành District. Voters heard delegates report the results of the 13 sections of the Provincial People's Council, the 11 sections of the Hòa Thành District People Councils, expected items such as agenda on the regular meetings at the end of the Provincial and District People Council, and notifications of results of answers and settlement of the authorities on the voting issues mentioned in the previous contact. Commune voters unanimously agree on the agenda of the two levels People's Council. And in the morning of November the 5th of 2019, the People's Committee of Tây Ninh City unexpectedly rewarded the City Finance and Planning Office and the City Tax Office for collecting and exceeding the budget in 2019. In 2019, the City People's Committee assigns a budget revenue target of about 473 billion Vietnam dong. The tax industry strives to collect about 485 billion Vietnam dong. And as of November the 4th of 2019, the city collected more than about 513 billion Vietnam dong from the state budget and reaching about 108% of the desired target, reached and exceeded the ordinance target delivered 2 months in advance, in which 9 items is exceeded from estimated progress, including the corporate income tax, the natural resource tax, registration fee, non-agricultural land use tax, the fee and land rental, land use fee, and revenue order budgets and revenues in the communes. Hòa Hội Commune Federal Front Committee of Gia Thành District had just organized the Free National Unity Day. Attending the ceremony, there were Mr. Nguyễn Văn Hợp, head of the Provincial Committee of Mass Mobilization of the party and chairman of Vietnam Federal Front Committee of the province. The Festival of Solidarity of entire inter-residential area in Hòa Hội Commune in many exciting activities such as art performance, sport competition of folk games, cooking competitions. Implementing the campaign on people participating in building new style rural areas and civilized cities in 2019, the Standing Committee of the Federal Front Committee of the Communes has mobilized the people to participate in health insurance with a rate of more than 87%, mobilizing the people to implement the motto of residential area to ensure environmental sanitation. In recent years, on 4 hamlets maintain the title of cultural hamlets. 1 religious establishment reached a civilized religious establishment, and more than 85% of families are recognized as cultural families. On this occasion, 3 teams and individuals were awarded certificates of merit by the Federal Front Committee of the Tây Ninh Province. The Federal Front Committee of Hòa Hội Commune commended and rewarded about 11 individuals who performed well the movements and campaign launched by the Federal Front Committee. And ladies and gentlemen, on the afternoon of November the 4th of 2019, the Tây Youth Learning Center, in collaboration with the Economic Department of Tây City, held a closing ceremony to a vocational training class of straw mushroom growing and breeding techniques for the laborers in Tân Bình Commune. After more than 2 months of attending the training class, 30 trainees were taught by the teachers from the Economic Technical College to provide basic knowledge and experiences in growing and multiplying mushroom. There are about 100 trainees have been granted a certificate of course completion. And in the morning of November the 5th of 2019, the People's Committee of Tây City held an inspection and examination to recruit teachers and educational personnel for academic years of 2019 and 2020. Mr. Phạm Trung Chánh, chairman of the City People's Committee, attended the opening ceremony. And there were about 112 candidates who took part in the examination to recruit the city educational career officials. Among them, 45 candidates joined the position as preschool teachers and about 67 candidates joined primary school teachers. Currently, the city educational sector is lacking about 81 teacher targets, including about 47 staff of preschool teachers and about 34 staff of primary teachers. And through this entrance examination, testing and recruiting an educational career officials is timely and promptly at the number of officials missing in the preschool, primary schools in the city to meet the teacher requirements for the school year of 2019 and 2020. And that's all for the news of today. Thank you for joining us and see you more next time.